Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a tier list of every single hero in the game. Now I recently got to the Grandmaster rank in the game and I know that a lot of you guys are also trying to do that, and this is me sharing my experience and the heroes that got me to the Grandmaster title, so you guys can also have more success in your endeavors and in your rank pushing towards the Grandmaster League. So if there are heroes in the top of this list that you don't know how to play, I have made a tutorial and complete guide video for pretty much most of the heroes that I have placed on top, because they are the heroes that I enjoyed playing and that I had a lot of success with. So make sure to check those videos out as well if you are looking to push rank with these heroes in the list. And if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I make a lot of HoK content, information content, guides and tutorials. So if you are into those type of things, you can consider subscribing to the channel, and please hit the like button so that this video gets promoted to a huge audience on YouTube, and it will really help out my channel. So with all that being said, let us get right into the video. So as you can see, I have divided the tier into 5. So most effective heroes, decent heroes, rather not big heroes, stay away from heroes. So I guess those are pretty self-explanatory, and this is going to be a slightly longer video, but nevertheless it's going to be very useful for you guys. Alright, let us start with Dianwei the Berserker. He is the first one. I am going to be ranking him in effective tier. The recent rework has made him a lot stronger than how he was before, and now he is the absolute hard counter of crowd control. I played a lot of games with him. I loved playing him, but I still feel like he is weak in the late mid game and early late game, and that is when most of the warriors fall off, and he is not an exception as well. And the lack of dashes certainly like hurts him. That is why he is ineffective and not in most effective. Next up we have Luban. I would put Luban in decent. Now a lot of you people like Luban, and I know the reason for that is because of how much damage he can provide, but the thing is, he can easily be killed. Now you can argue he can push enemies back, but then an enemy who is moving and fighting can easily take out Luban, because he is all about standing in an area and dealing damage in front of him. So he is very good in a 5-man team where your teammates are all fighting the enemies in front and you can just stay behind and deal damage. But in solo, duo and trio, there are better marksmen than him. That is why he's in decent. Now Uyan, you'd rather not pick her. Now I know how strong she is in 1v1. He can beat a lot of heroes, even heroes that are the arguably best 1v1ers. She can beat them in the early game, but overall she doesn't provide that much utility and her range is very small. There are a lot more better heroes in the clash lane that you can pick than this hero. So yeah, that is why you'd rather not pick her. Agudo, again, you'd rather not pick Agudo. She has a whole strategy around her, that is invasion, and it is better if you have your whole team with you to invade and then to make your enemy jungler fall behind, so you get an advantage. So she's not really the hero that is solo carry by any means at all. She's a supportive jungler, so that is enough to put her in rather not. Erin, again, you'd rather not pick her. She is pretty strong. She is the absolute hard counter of Concert U, and other than that, she is not really of any use at all in the game, pretty much. Like, there are a lot more marksmen in the game that you'd rather pick than her, for instance. So I would say that she you'd rather not pick her. Okay. Alright, so Angela is one of the best mages right now. She is going to be in the effective section, because with her you can take out one enemy easily, and if you are lucky, if two enemies stand together, both of them are gonna get one shotted. Her range is pretty good, and her overall kit feels like you can rotate and instantly get a kill on an enemy and then rotate back, and as a mage she provides decent amount of utility to be in the effective tier list. Okay, next up we have Shoyu. Shoyu as a solo Marksman, I would put him as well in the effective tier just because of the insane mobility that he has with his third ability. It is very hard to kill him, and then the first ability provides vision in crucial areas. You can place those traps in certain areas and you will be very safe from the enemy assassins, and that is why he is one of the best marksmen for a solo queue player. It is very hard to kill him and he is surely an effective pick. Dr. BN, please stay away from whether it's a 5-man pick or 5-man team or it's solo duo trio. He is bad and he became even worse. He was one of the strongest early game heroes, but now they have reworked him, made him weak in the early game and strong in the late game, which no one really wanted because he has no range, he has no stuns. So such a hero is better as an early game hero than a late game, because what are you going to do with a strong late game if you can't even go close and all the enemy mages can outrange you and kill you? So stay away from him. Shiranui is decent. The reason why she's not effective or most effective is she is like a CC mage who is also an assassin, and those type of mages are only good in 5-man compositions. In solo duo trio you don't really want a mage who is at a risk of dying. You get what I mean. She can die at any time because she has to go into fight, and you don't want a hero that is like that. She is very good in 5-man though. Cayenne also, you'd rather not pick Cayenne. There are better supports for the solo queue player. Cayenne is good when it comes to you know what, we can put Cayenne in decent. There are better supports for solo queue, duo queue or trio queue, not solo queue, duo or trio to support your friends, but Cayenne is not really the best. She can save one teammate like insanely well, like restore 0 to 100% HP in mere 3 seconds, but okay. Right. Cow, a lot of you won't have this hero, but he is someone who is decent. If you have this hero, he is decent clash laner for a small team like duo trio. He provides good lifesteal, good amounts of damage, but overall he is not really the type of hero that can immediately go in and secure a kill, which is what you will be expecting in solo duo or trio. You don't really want to be fighting for like 10 minutes and let the entire enemy team come and finish you off, right? Okay, Butterfly, now the first most effective hero for solo queue, duo queue or trio queue. Butterfly, yes, she is very weak in the late game, but uh, if you are playing solo duo, you are going to face solo duo, and she is very good at killing enemies who are alone or who are just two standing together. She just kills both of them and gets away from there because of insane lifesteal and damage. The only problem is, again, you should not let the game go until 15 minutes. You have to try to end before 12 minutes and you will be good. So most effective, Butterfly. Dharma, effective. He is good. He is better in 5-man. The value he provides with the CC, the damage and everything, it's all better as a 5-man team. But he's not bad in a duo trio comp as well. He has his own thing. For him, he is a solid clash laner. That is all. Hey, no, again, better than Butterfly. I doubt if anyone will ever go above Heino, but he can be played in Clash, mid, jungle, and you can still make him work. He's the most busted hero in the game right now, best for solo queue. Okay, mine, rather not pick. So mine again is a very high utility hero. She provides a lot of value for your team, but you don't really have a team to provide value to, right? We are talking about solo, duo and trio here, so rather not pick mine at all. Daji, one of the most effective heroes in solo, duo, trio queue, just because the enemies are also solo, so you can easily ambush heroes and finish them off. If you are playing this Daji, she just one shots assassins, mages and marksmen if she is able to camp them and find them alone, which you will find them a lot often when you are playing solo, right? Dashaw, just stay away from her. She is the best. She is arguably the best hero for a 5-man composition because of her portal abilities and stuff like that. But then in solo, duo, and trio, she is useless. She is useless. Stay away from her. Charlotte, one of the most effective heroes, very strong clash laner. All by herself, she can deal with multiple enemies in her lane who are trying to kill her, and also provides so much value in 1v2 and 1v3. She can take care of herself and can finish off enemies even in 1v2. All that is enough to put her in the most effective class. Jing is effective, not Jing, in Ying is effective. She provides decent amount of crowd control. She's also tanky, but she's more effective in a 5-man composition in my opinion. In duo trio she's not bad. She is effective, but better in group comps. Direnji, one of the most effective marksman when you are playing solo, duo, or trio, just because of the ability to purify. He can easily escape from heroes that rely on stunning, like Cyrus, who will just come and pick you up, and you can just use your second ability and walk away. You can also build Direnji a bit tanky, so he won't immediately die, which is very good for a solo queue, duo queue, or trio queue player. You don't want to get instantly deleted. Okay, so that is why Direnji is in the effective. Dio-chan, most effective. She, even though is a dive comp mage, just like Shiranui, she is better than Shiranui at diving because she is not about one shot, she is about consistent damage and escaping. So if you are very good at playing Dio-chan, she will be one of the most effective picks for a solo queue, duo queue, or trio queue situation because of how much she can do herself and how much she can take care of herself. Dongguang, one of the most effective supports. It's actually funny because solo queue, again, the reason why Dongguang is most effective is because you will also face heroes who are solo. So when it's a solo versus solo situation, or if it's a duo versus duo situation, Dongguang is so much better because without proper coordination, it's not easy to stop him. He will just come in and then ult you and finish you off under your own tower. Okay, Gananmo is decent, nothing too crazy. Better in 5-man when you have someone to stun and keep the enemies in place, so you can deal the damage properly. When everyone is just running around, it's very hard to hit the enemies with Gananmo. So yeah, this hero, his name is, wait, I forgot his name. That is how much I have never played him. Oh, this is awkward. But anyways, this guitarist, yeah, this guitarist Gao, yeah, guitarist Gao. So this hero is, you'd rather stay away from him. He is so good in 5-man compositions. When again, like Gan and Mo, when you have someone to stun for you, he is very good. He'll just destroy the entire enemy team if you have them in one spot and stunned. But then that's not going to happen in duo, solo, or trio, so stay away. Arlie, one of the most effective marksmen. She can take care of herself from assassins or warriors easily, so they won't even try to attack her, and if they do, they are making a huge mistake because she'll just kill her. Yeah, we all know about how strong Arlie is, so she is most effective. Musashi, again, most effective. The reason for that is he excels at eliminating one target. Like, he just goes straight, locks onto them, and finishes them off. And in the type of matchup we are talking about, which is solo, duo, and trio, he is effective at doing that. Now that I think about it, I guess he will be ineffective. He is not the most effective, but he is good. He can be ineffective. um, Guan Yu. You'd rather not pick Guan Yu as a solo, duo, or trio player because he provides so much value for your team in the form of crowd control and even damage, pushing enemies in, stuff like that. But then you don't want to do that in a solo queue or a duo queue. No one is going to support you to finish off the enemy. So rather not pick him. Hanjin, easily the second best, next to Heino, or even can be placed in front of Heino. This hero is just the epitome of solo carrying. he is similar to Cyrus. He can go around the map and farm gold very easily. He got nerfed recently a little bit, but then it still didn't change a lot of things. He is still one of the best solo carry junglers, just because of how many dashes he has. He can go around the map and get a lot of gold and then come and fight. HoE is decent. Yeah, he is decent when played in a 5-man composition with proper support. This hero is unstoppable. He provides so much value, but then in solo, duo, and trio, not really. He's not the greatest. Mulan, again, decent hero. She can perform well on her own, but the utility from her ultimate and then from the mono wielding form, the huge sword form, it all is more valuable when you play her as in a 5-man composition rather than a solo queue, right? Okay, this hero again, Hong Shuang, right? This marksman again, decent hero, uh, can be made to work in solo, duo, trio as well because of the range, but then better in 5-man once again, because you want someone to protect you when you are a sitting duck sitting there and shooting. Okay, Jin, again decent. She can be played as a solo carry hero, just trying to carry the whole game by herself, but then she's better when she's paired up with her team, and we all know that, right? So decent. Tachibana is pretty effective in solo. He is very bad in 5-man compositions, but when it comes to solo, he has the ability to escape. He has the ability to be annoying, and overall a very good pick for a solo, duo, or trio player. Menki again, a very effective pick, but similar to Butterfly, Menki is also a hero that falls off so hard in the late game, but very strong in the early game. So if you are someone who is able to end the match before it goes too late, you will be able to have a much more like win rate or fun with Menki. Okay, Kaiser, you would rather not pick Kaiser. He is usually built full tank and he doesn't deal any damage at all. The reason why he goes full tank is to be of value to his teammates. He just won't die. He'll be the front line and he'll be kicking enemies away, and they have to deal with him first to then look at the rest of the team. So he's good in 5-man, but you'd rather not pick him when you are playing duo, trio, or solo, because he also doesn't have any mobility to catch up and kill enemies. The same can be said about Byron as well, but I would put Byron above Kaiser here because Byron usually goes for full damage build, which is better than a full tank build, which Kaiser builds usually. So Byron is decent, but then the same problem once again, he doesn't have too much mobility to immediately go in and finish off opponents, which is very important for solo, duo, and trio, because you can't rely on anyone to stun for you so you can go and catch enemies, right? Okay. Prince of Landling, one of the most effective and fun heroes as a solo queue player, because if you are playing solo, the enemies are also solo. And what you can do, you can just go around and they will be going around solo, right? They are solo queue, they won't have any synergy. So you just pick off all the solo kills easily, because Prince of Landling is built to easily kill enemies in solo. So yeah, the Prince of Landling most effective for sure. Fuzi is a hero that is decent just because he is very good in winning 1v1, but he is best in 5-man compositions. He is just awesome. He's perfect in 5-man, but also in solo, just because of his powerful 1v1, we can put him in decent and not anywhere above. Levi again, just stay away from him, guys. He's not a good hero right now. He got nerfed and then the cooldown got increased, and especially in solo, like, you don't want to have a hero that deals 0 damage, right? Just stay away from him. He was my most favorite hero in AoE, but then they are doing him dirty in HoK. Legion, one of the more effective ones. I'll put him in effective because he is versatile, which is very important in solo and duo, trio. If you learn how to play both the forms, you can pick him in most of the situations. So when it's a lot of ranged heroes in the enemy team, go for the domination form. When it's a lot of melee heroes, tanks and warriors in the enemy team, just go for the demonic form, right? Okay. Fang, we don't talk about Fang in the channel. Okay, so if you are new to the channel, just know that Fang is banned in the channel. Okay. Lian Po, rather not pick. You just stay away from him. He is a very powerful stun hero. He can provide so much value for your team. But here we are talking about no team, so you don't really need him to stun. It's no one is going to benefit from his stuns, right? Okay. Stay away from this hero. No one really plays him. He's not a good hero. The mechanics are all. Uh, it's not good. It's not good. His kit is bad. Liu Shan is effective, but I would say he is better in 5-man just because of the ability to stun towers and whatnots. But he is still effective as a duo trio composition as well, because you can basically target one tower with your friends and take out the tower and then go to the next tower. So if you look at it that way, he is really effective. Luna, stay away from her. Stay away from Luna until they make it so that you can spam her ultimate really quickly. Right now you can't do that. It's so frustrating. She has so much potential. Like if you mark 3 enemies, I want to go shuck 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 shuck. But what she gives me, she'll go stand for 2 seconds, then go here, stands for 2 seconds. We don't want that. We want a stylish hero. Please, HoK, make sure to fix that. We want to have Luna in her full potential. Lubu, stay away from. He is such a good hero in 5v5, 5-man composition, but then very bad because he gets easily killed by anyone in the early game. So don't even bother. Lamb can be decent, not the best. He is decent for sure, but he has been better. He has seen better days. That's all I am going to say. Lamb, just if you guys haven't seen that best Lamb 1v5 ever video, it's pure 1v5. I don't know why. I don't know how they let that even happen. That was just illegal, but then now he's just gone. He's just out of the picture completely. Marco Polo, easily the best marksman for solo queue. Just like DRNG, they have that thing in common, and that is both of them are tanky. They can be built tanky and still deal damage. And Marco Polo also has 2 dashes, one with his second ability and one with his ultimate. And if you also use flash, that is a third dash. So it's insanely hard to catch and finish him off. But he provides so much value for his team. Alicio, again, one of the most effective marksman right now. He has been buffed and deals a lot of damage, and he is a marksman who can take care of himself. Even though he doesn't build any defensive items, he can rely on one teammate to support him and he'll be able to manage. So if there is someone to stand with him and support him, he can manage everything. Dolia, I would say Dolia is also most effective, and the reason for that is she pairs well with all these heroes. If you look at it, she is the girlfriend of Aino, so they have that special combo which is broken. And then she pairs very well with Marco Polo. She also pairs very well with Dio-chan. She also pairs very well with Alicio. So the reason why she is here is you can focus and support one teammate, which is what we are looking for, right? We are talking about duo, trio and solo queue. Even if she's not good for solo, she can be very good at supporting one friend. So just tell your friend to take Marco Polo, you take Dolia, and you can both duo carry the match. So she can help Marco Polo get his ultimate back or second ability back, or she can just babysit one hero. So that in that way she is most effective. Milady, she is pretty effective. You hate to say, I hate to say it, but you hate to wait. I hate to say it, you hate to hear it, but she is good. She is good in solo queue just because people don't care about their tower. They're just headless roaming around the map, and you know what happens when you do that against Milady? The tower just boom. That's all. She'll just take out the tower. Ming, definitely better, the best support. Where is Dongwang? Yeah, we can put Ming in front of Dongwang because Ming is the definition of babysitting. So if you are playing duo, he is the best support for you. There is no other support who is better than him. Now you might be like, oh, he doesn't have any stuns, but he has everything else. He can increase the damage of your teammate. He can increase the defense of your teammate. So just tell your friend to take Marksman, take Ming, and then hold your hands and then walk through the entire match, go to the enemy core and finish it off. It just works like that. It's so easy with Ming. Okay, Mosi. You'd rather not pick Mosi in solo queue. He provides a valuable stun in 5-man with his ult, and then second ability, first ability. Everything is a stun, but not the best hero when it comes to solo. Nakaruru, very effective jungler. The mobility that she has and the damage that she can provide to warriors as well. So mostly assassins like these two can easily be countered by warriors, right? These three even, but Nakaruru cannot be countered by warriors. In fact, Butterfly can also not be countered by warriors, so that makes them a bit exceptional. I would rate her a bit higher, like here. Okay. Noah, stay away from her. No, I have nothing to say. Okay, she's just so bad, bro. They have to, like, the mechanics are so good. Like, she can block, she can push, she can snipe, but give her some more damage. Make it so that you can place abilities quickly and then you can actually hit the combo, because now even before you start placing, the enemy just runs away. She's useless. Don't play her. HoK, you have to rework Noah. You'd rather not play Pei. He's one of the best junglers right now, but that is only in 5-man. He's so bad in duo, trio, or solo queue. He can work in trio, I guess, but then yeah, you'd rather not pick him. Shangwan. Oh, yeah. Shangwan is an effective mage in solo, duo, and trio, because she is similar to Daji. She can eliminate one enemy easily with she'll just ult and that enemy will die. So it's very good. You just catch enemies off guard who are rotating around the map solo and just finish them off yourself. You don't really need someone to help you finish off enemies. So in that case, she is really effective. Tachibana. Didn't we rate Tachibana already? Oh, I think by mistake I pulled him down. I think I put him in effective, right? Okay. Seemai you'd rather not pick. See, the reason why Seemai is bad is because he's a melee magic jungler assassin, so you can easily counter him. You can easily counter him by building one magic defense, and he deals basically no damage at all. So very bad for solo, but really good at 5-man, because it forces your enemy to go more magic defense, which means your physical damage dealing heroes perform better. Sunbin rather not pick. Not a good support for duo, solo, or trio. Sanchi very effective. Not in solo, but very effective in duo and trio. It's pretty self-explanatory. You know he is good. He just one shots and he can also take his team around with him, which is just next level. Lady Sun, one of the more effective marksman. In fact, I would say she's right in front of DRNG. So Lady Sun is quite hard to kill. She can get away easily from enemies, and then she provides so much damage from a very safe distance. So she's definitely a good pick for solo, duo, and trio. Wukong, I played him, but I don't really. I think it's not fair for me to rate him, so I'm not going to rate him here, because I didn't play him enough to be able to rate him. But then if I were to rate him from what I have seen, I would put him in decent. He's not really the best assassin. So yeah, if you really want me to rate Wukong, I would put him in decent. Princess Frost, decent once again, can do well in duo and trio, but best in 5-man. She just provides so much value in 5-man, it's just insane. Done again, you'd rather not pick Dun when you're playing solo or duo or trio, because Dun is like an utility warrior. He's not a killing warrior. He provides stuns and he can kill, but you use him for all the stuns he provides and how much tanky he is. So you'd rather not pick Dun if you're playing duo, solo, or trio. This hero again, I have no idea about him. I haven't played him after the rework, so I don't think it's fair for me to rate. But just from the abilities, I'd rather not pick him. He is very good when it comes to having your whole team well coordinated and fighting. But then solo, duo, trio, not really his cup of tea. Okay, easily most effective. Xiao Xiao is he's just Daji and Princess Frost combined, so she can kill enemies in 1v1, and then she can also provide so much damage, area damage in team fights. So it's just she's just the best mage right now, guys. In my opinion, easily the best mage right now for solo, duo, and trio players. So easy to play. I have been getting a lot of wins with her. You just have to try it out. You have to try it out. Athena, don't play. See, the reason why I say stay away from her is because she can be played as a support and can be really annoying, but then that only works in 5 man. She's not really the. You can pick her, it's not a bad pick, but then you need your team to follow up, right? It's not a solo carry hero, okay? So keep that in mind. Don't pick Athena. Arthur, okay, he's a pretty effective pick. Even with a simple kit, he's just he's basics just like Xiao Xiao. He gets the work done. He can kill Dharma. He can kill Musashi. He can kill Cao Cao, like at least in the early game. And he can also kill Fuzi in the early game. He can kill Byron. So he is really like a very easy but effective warrior. So good for solo, duo, trio. Yang Jian is also effective. He has so much healing powers, and he has good stuns and good mobility with the second ability, but then uh, he doesn't have anything that can make him most effective. So Alain, guys, I have been like having different opinion on Alain now. I have played him, and I think he can be very effective in a 5 man composition. I'm not going to put him higher up in this tier list because it's going to be mostly focused on solo, duo, and trio. But then if it's 5 man, I can see Alain being on top, right? It was nice to see that he is better than what I thought he was, right? Okay. And then who else? Yaria, surely next to Dolia, she's one of the best babysitters in the game. She can just stay with one hero and then support them throughout the entire match, and they can try to carry it. So you can get her to pair with Marco Polo. That's a very common and very effective strategy. You can make her combo with Nakaruru. You can make her combo with Arlie. So these three, she is most effective because she is very effective at supporting these heroes. Okay, now Consort U, she is one of the most effective marksmen because of how much she can counter all the enemy marksmen, right? She has the second ability to go immune physically, and then whenever an assassin attacks her, she can use the second ability to get away, because so that is why he is most effective, because that is what we are looking for, right? We don't want someone who just dies instantly. So in that sense, she can provide a lot of damage, and without even building defense, she can escape assassins and enemy marksmen. So that is why she is higher than Diranji, and she can easily counter Lady Sun. Cyrus, my guy, I would always put Cyrus in top 5. See, I don't play this guy, but I know he is very good, right? But then I play this guy and I know he is very good. So I will put him right here. Or I would even put him right here. He is my most reliable hero right now. Whenever it's an important match, I pick him because I feel like he's just better. He might not be the strongest, but in my opinion, in my experience, I've been having so much success with him. In fact, when I reached Grandmaster, I had most matches won with this hero only. Your one true hero title. Cyrus was the hero for me. So I think he's really underrated, and he needs some recognition. Okay, now Zhang Fei, okay, he's decent in diving as trio Q or duo Q as well, but very good in 5-man, so pretty much self-explanatory. Zilong, effective, very good in 5-man when he engages with his whole team, but also very good, like effective in duo and trio and solo as well. Lady Shen, decent, just like Princess Frost, we can put them both together. They are good in 5-man with how much value they provide for the team with in the form of stuns, but then you don't really need value in solo duo or trio. You need kills, right? Kui is pretty good. I would put him in effective because it's easy to catch and kill enemies because they'll be solo and they'll be headless chickens running around and you can ult and finish them off. So if you're going duo, you just go for a combo of Kui and Daji, roam around the map together. If Kui hooks someone, Daji finishes them off. This is a very toxic combo from AoV itself, and it can work here also. Fire Mage, decent. The reason why I'm putting him here is of his defensive capabilities. When the match is losing and you are duo or trio or solo queue, you can stall the match by clearing the wave over and over again. Hopefully your team will do something to turn the match around and win. But he is the best mage in a 5-man composition, we all know that. But in solo, duo and trio, not really. He is a decent hero. Kang Ming, again, one of the more effective junglers. I wouldn't play him in the mid lane for sure. As a jungler in solo or duo queue, I can see him being very effective because basically the enemies don't have too much coordination, so they won't be able to jump him and finish him off, and he will be able to get a lot more value with his ultimates. Ata, you'd rather not pick Ata. He's not a very good warrior overall in the first place, and then you don't need a weak hero in when you are trying to solo carry, right? This hero, stay away from this hero because this hero is very good, but the only thing that the hero can do is clear stuns. Like whenever someone is trying to stun you, he can help you escape, but this is not about escaping. This is about ending the match, finishing the match, attacking the enemies, right? So one of the best supports in 5-man, but not a good hero in uh, solo, duo and trio. There are better supports like here Dolia, Yaria and Dongwang, right? Okay, Ming. So these four are the go-to supports. So yeah, that's going to be it for the list. Let Fang cry in the corner. So assassins, junglers, we have Cyrus, Hanjin, Prince of Landling, Butterfly and Nakaruru. Okay, for mages we have Heino, Xiao Xiao, Daji, Diochan. Yeah, and then for marksman we have Marco Polo, Arlie, Alicio and Concertu. For support we have Ming, Dongwang, Dolia and Yaria, and then clash lane we have Sanchi, Charlotte, and yeah, that's about it because clash lane is not really the go-to lane when you are thinking about solo carrying, right? So these are all the this is the tier list and these are all the most effective heroes in my opinion. Like I said guys, this is just my opinion, yours might vary, but I've been playing the game for quite some time and I have also reached the highest rank in the game, so this is just my opinion. Okay, that's going to be it for today's video guys. I hope you all found this video helpful. It took me some time to record this, so I would really appreciate it if you can hit the subscribe button, and more videos like this will be coming in the future. Let me know other video ideas or other topics you'd like for me to cover, and yeah, that's going to be it for today's video guys. I hope you all found this video entertaining and helpful, and if you did, make sure to support me by hitting the like and subscribe button. I hope you all have a really great day and I'll see you guys in the next video.